like all of y'all is precious. I feel like all of y'all is death. I feel like all it takes is a second. Feel like Mike Jordan will never hold it a real mic. I ain't feeling your presence. Feel like when you learn your lesson. Feel like on me in the music though. I feel like you're feeling the music. What's up? I ain't gonna be here long. I just ran across something the other day, and wanted to see if y'all had any fix my microphone over here. No, fuck this shit, man. Let's keep it G. Alright, man, cook it. So you see the title, right? So I was looking at that Miami alien situation that's going on down there in Miami. And I was reading the comments and I ended up running across a comment that pointed me to the direction of a guy called Dr. John O'Looney. So I Googled who Dr. John O'Looney is because they said he was some type of person that had, a reputable reputation. And they were talking about what he was saying about the COVID-19 situation back when it was happening. So I Googled John O'Looney and it brought me to a funeral director. I forgot what country he's in. But y'all know me, my life is gonna be a little unorthodox, man. I'm not a polished YouTuber that does all the StreamYard and stuff yet. But when I searched Dr. John O'Looney, it brought me to this guy that's over in another country. And he's been a funeral director for a long time. And he was saying how this is something more than just COVID. So he showed a video of some things after an autopsy, how he pulled some long pieces of clottage out of a person's body after they did the post-death autopsy. And the clots were so thick inside it, man. And then I started finding what definitely finna drop a new variant. Yeah, but I ain't even talking about the actual COVID variant, Tay. I'm talking about the COVID vaccine. Allegedly, the COVID vaccine is clogging up people's arteries. It's producing like a blood clot in people. And watch this, watch this. If y'all can see this, watch this. You can't do a traditional embalming, it's quite invasive. So you have to open the cavity, take the organs out, and source the individual arteries that have been severed. So the ephemeral arteries down both legs, the radial ones down the arms, and the carotid both sides. And it was straight away the embalmer saw all this crap hanging out of this person's arteries. And I'm going to hold it up. This is a glass of formaldehyde with just some that were pulled out of the arteries to get the pump in because it was blocking. I don't know if you can see it very clearly. Yeah, let me turn the background blur off 1 second. Yeah, background. Yeah, and that should be better. So you can see there. This what? Yeah. Mario, you looking at this? So you see the thick one here. This one here came out of the aorta from the heart. If they take the shape of the vessels that they're growing in totally, and they gradually fill the vessels as they grow. And these, obviously, that's what's killed him. That's crazy, bro. That's crazy. Then I ran across another
Um, another thing where this lady here was talking.
Anyone in the United States is qualified for the senior spending allowance. The state is giving everyone this bonus. Too much for
This lady here, watch this, watch this.
In our coronavirus coverage, a Utah woman and Utah senator are teaming up to get some answers. This comes after a group claims they've experienced life-altering injuries that they believe are from the vaccine. While the symptoms haven't been officially linked to the vaccine by the CDC, some are convinced that they're related. Now, I spoke with that woman to find out what she's been experiencing and why she's now asking the public for help. There's no question that the vaccines do save lives. Brianne Dressen is a preschool teacher in Saratoga Springs who participated in the AstraZeneca clinical trial back in November. We all knew that some people were going to draw the short straw, and that includes her. She got her shot on November 4th, and she says she hasn't been the same since. Immediately, within an hour, I had tingling down my arm, and by the time I got home, my vision was blurry and double. But that wasn't all. My sensitivity to sound and light had become so severe that I had to have earmuffs on all the time and sunglasses. She says that's when things took a turn for the worse. So I had this weeks-long neurological decline, and nobody knew what was going on. I called the test clinic several times. Finally, 2 days later, they had me come in and they did a neurological exam, and they said, "Oh, it looks like you have MS." Her symptoms continued to worsen, and just before Thanksgiving, she says her legs stopped working, sending her to the ER. But after running several MRIs, CAT scans, and lumbar punctures, nothing. I spent the next several months of my life trapped in my room by myself, completely alone and in silence. Even the sound of my husband's pants swishing was too much for my ears. What? We put towels on the windows, trying to make it darker. And it was a nightmare. No answers, no relief, no hope. I missed out on Christmas.
So check this out, right? So after I seen this, I said, let me see if anybody else had any issues with this stuff. Watch this. So I'm finna read you some of the comments from the video. Hold on. My daughter's boyfriend lost his dad to a blood clot in his brain right after his second Pfizer jab. They found him on the floor one evening about a year ago. He had a horrible migraine for a week after the jab, then died from the blood clot soon after. Obvious it was the jab. He was 52 years old. That's got 111 likes. I'm going to click on the reply and see what they say. The same thing happened to my dad. He was 65. This is what happens when you mix medicine with politics. My dad and cousin too, Pfizer. I'm going to go to another one. This is why everyone needs to have the freedom to make these choices for themselves. Watch this. I got both shots last year in May. I thank God that I had no adverse reactions, but worry to this day about long-term effects. My dad, 82, and my mom, 78, we all caught COVID last week. They recovered as fast as I did in 5 days, and they were never vaccinated. No booster for me. Let's see. Bro, never take something that you can't hold people accountable for. That's because, when those vaccines first came out, they were saying that if something adverse happens to you, they won't be responsible for it. It's like, if you take it, it's on you. You can't come back and sue us if somebody dies or something. Why would you even take something that people say we can't be held accountable for? That's stupid, man. Watch this. My aunt took it and ended up in the ER with massive blood clots in her legs. No previous issues. My boss's husband passed away from a heart attack after the second shot. had previously had a physical and was 100% healthy. 30-year-old lady I work with got the first shot and fell over while in the bathroom, hit her head, etc. Heart issues, has to see cardiologists who advised her it was more dangerous not to take the second shot. These are off the top of my head, just a small circle of people. I spent the last year just waiting to be fired for refusing this. How can anyone ever support mandating something experimental with obvious, frequent, and dire health effects? Where is the transparency and oversight? Man, I had a severe reaction to the H1N1 swine flu poke. They checked me for MS, heart issues, and now I also have seizures and permanent liver damage. Damn. My first daughter was fully vaccinated because I just followed the guidelines without question. Then I started researching vaccines when pregnant with my twins. I began to question vaccines and felt in my gut that I shouldn't vaccinate my twins. Then, being persuaded by doctors, I decided to do a delayed vaccine schedule. My twins were given their MMR vaccines and both ended up reacting. I felt so very guilty because my gut instincts told me not to. One twin had hives from head to toe, became anemic, stopped eating, lost all balance, slept most of the day for months. Her twin brother developed seizures and lost developmental milestones and still have sensory issues to this day. There is no doubt that the vaccine did this. Their doctor confirmed the first twin to have an allergic reaction and still is trying to convince me to vaccinate more and just split up the vaccine to see which one she was allergic to. How crazy to think I would risk her life all over again just to see her react again. Wow. Another person says, I felt sharp, localized pains in my what seemed to be my blood vessels in my neck and in my arms, as well as something tachycardia, tachycardia, and irregular heart rhythm. Another person says, I had two family members who had strokes and happened within 2 weeks after the shot. Wow. One stayed in the hospital for 4 months to recover, still paralyzed down the side he got the shot on. After almost 8 months, he is still taking intense physical therapy. Wow. My grandmother had health complications. This is another person. My grandmother had health complications almost all her life. She insisted on getting vaccinated because she was terrified of COVID. My dad asked her not to. She got the first shot. Within the week, she was so sick, she was hospitalized. She recovered, waited a couple weeks, got the second shot. Within 2 weeks, she passed away. God, and that's got 59 likes. Somebody else says, I'm so sorry for that. I lost my grandfather last year. He got vaccinated and had both shots because he was worried about COVID. And in a few weeks, he was gone and he was buried on my birthday. I was completely fine. He was completely fine prior to taking it. Wow. Somebody says, play stupid games, get stupid prizes. Wow, man. See, we tried to tell our family members, bro, don't get that. People just too trusting, man. Too trusting. Too trusting, man. Watch this. Another person says, after receiving a lot of pressure from work and family members, I received the first dose of the Pfizer vaccine last year. Within the first day, I immediately knew something was wrong. I started feeling tingling in my left arm at the site of the vaccine, and then it went down to my leg. The tingling started up again in my left foot and slowly worked its way up my body until it reached my throat. I felt tingling even in my lungs. I never received a second dose because I felt that things could have potentially gotten worse. The doctor told me that it was a sign of Guillain-Barré syndrome. There's something that they're not telling us. No shit. It's got 122 likes on it. I never got mine second dose as well. Wow. Somebody else says this happened to a female coworker. I don't know if she received additional shots. She left the company and supposedly works elsewhere. Oh my God. Yeah, somebody else says, yeah, it's something they're not telling you. Colin, this was the plan all along, bro. Somebody says there are thousands and thousands of people who have been seriously injured. This woman has testified over and over and over, and so have others. They are being ignored. This is real. People need to wake up. Why aren't we hearing about this? Why aren't we hearing about this, man? Oh my God. Oh my God. What you say, Nelson? Blood clot seizures, paralysis, blackouts, and deaths. Facts, politics, and medicine never work, and they weren't telling the actual number of deaths. It's way higher than they claim. Bro, man, me and you, we know people that got the shot, and they don't even look the same, nor have the same health conditions that they used to have no more. You remember, we know a guy that when he got like 2 or 3 of them, got the boosters and all that. What how people say that he looked like when they seen him the other day on a walker. And this was a guy that used to get around, hang sheetrock, get all up under the cars, working on cars and stuff. Now he's on a walker. And you don't think it has anything to do with what these people are saying, man, with this doggone vaccine? Those blood clots, though, man, that's scary, man. That's scary. You see what that man said that thing did? How it clogged the arteries, man? That shit was clogged up like hella big, bro. Look at that. What's this?
I don't know if you can see it very clearly. Yeah, let me turn the background blur off 1 second. Yeah, background.
Why ain't nobody talking about this, man?
Should be better. So you can see there. This,
Marion, you looking at this?
So you see the thick one here. This one here came out of the aorta from the heart. They take the shape of the vessels that they're growing in totally, and they gradually fill the vessels as they grow. And these, obviously, that's what's killed him.
Wow, bro. What? Aren't you glad you didn't get the vaccine, bro? Oh my God. I still don't understand why people still getting it. The point is to avoid the virus, and people still end up getting it. On God, multiple times. Facts. Facts, man. Man, that is wild, bro. I don't know, man. I just seen this last night, man. I just said, dude, I didn't want to make a video because I wanted to show actual footage of the people talking about it that are actual doctors, man. But I just wanted to see if anybody else has been having adverse, results after getting that thing. Look at my mama. My mama done dropped down in weight. I wonder if that had something to do with the vaccine. You know what I'm saying? My mama was like, how much my mama weigh? About what? About 175, 180. Now my mama's skinny as hell, bro. That shit is crazy, man. That shit's crazy, bro. I ain't even read all the comments, man. It's like, it's so many of them, and everybody saying the same old thing, man. These people had no issues, or if they had issues, when they got this COVID vaccine, it amplified everything, and it took them out the game, or it just sent it in the super fast mode where it just created an ultimate fast decline of their health, man. That's really crazy. That's crazy. I don't know, man. But why aren't they talking about it more? You know? Do people even know that these little health issues that they may be having could be linked to this vaccine? That's the thing. See, they might be thinking, I'm just getting old. Whole time could be the vaccine. And your family won't even be able to get no money off of it or nothing. All because it had a disclosure and a disclaimer. If something happens, we can't be held liable for this crap. and people still went out and got it, man. It's like leading cattle into a damn thing using a herding dog. Push them this way. Ain't no way I was about to put something that had been on the market for 6 months inside my body. Man. You remember they tried to threaten us at XPO. How they was, you know what I'm saying, trying to put pressure on us. Y'all need to get this. Y'all need to get this. I'm like, man, y'all don't even know what the heck this is. I'm not putting that mess in my body. I don't even know. It could be the mark of the beast. That could be the mark of the beast, bro. I don't know. Nobody knows. They say the mark of the beast is the RFID chip, but shit, it look like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man. I just wanted to bring that and see if anybody else had been having any adverse results and medical conditions due to their little post-vaccinated shot. Y'all tap in. If y'all watch this on the playback, yep, I turned down job offers because it was required. You sure did. You had a what? A $50,000, $60,000 job you could have got and turned it down. I don't blame you. It ain't worth your life, bro. Shit, not for no money. I was gonna leave XPO if they had tried to mandate it for me. That's why I started that parking lot striking crap. Man, fuck that. Mark of the beast could be the vax. Ain't no telling what was on the tip of that needle or in that shit, man. Remember we had heard that it was a version of AIDS or HIV mixed with something else in it. Remember that little rumor was going around that AIDS and HIV was in them vaccines? I just think it's crazy that so many people getting blood clots, man. So many people getting blood clots behind that vaccine. Do you think it was designed? Do you think they knew that it was going to do that? And that was just their way of depopulating the world? And people fell for it, you know, like order out of chaos? Because, you know, the Georgia Guidestones were saying that they wanted to keep the population within a certain number. Do you think this was a create confusion and then find a way to get a lot of people to kill themselves off? That could be. Let's see. Georgia Guidestones. Let's see. If y'all never heard of the Georgia Guidestones, let me show y'all this. Now, they don't know, allegedly, they don't know who erected this thing. They don't know who erected these Georgia Guidestones. They were just found up one night. Now, who has enough money to get some big old stone things transported up on a hill somewhere and nobody even knows what's going on? They perfectly placed and all that. Let's see if I can find a short video. Let's see. Because it gave you like 10 commandments. It was a mockery of God. You know, God's 10 commandments is what they said they wanted to do. As the new rulers of the world, this is what they want to do going forward. Let's see. I might have to speed it up a little bit or something. But I'm gonna let you see what the Georgia Guidestones was about.
Georgia Guidestones, I finally made it. That's so cool.
Okay, let me show you this. Hold on. It says, maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature, guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity, unite humanity with a living new language, rule, passion, faith, tradition, and all things with tempered reason, protect people and nations with fair laws and just court. Let all nations rule internally, resolving external disputes in a world court, avoid petty laws and useless officials, balance personal rights with social duties, prize truth, beauty, love, seeking harmony with the infinite. Fuck. It's crazy. Look at that. It's the Georgia Guidestones.
I'm not Alex Jones. Alex Jones is not wrong.
Nobody knows how it was erected. Let's see. Let me see if I can find a better one.
The Georgia Guidestones were created in 1980. Now, right now, I'm standing over a slab that gives tons of detail about the structure that's right next to us here. So I'm going to get into a little of that. Georgia Guidestones Center Cluster was erected in March 22, 1980. Now, once we get down here into some of these more details, it goes over all of the construction of this, what is actually a pretty massive structure. Now, the stones here have tons of languages written on them. On the capstone, which this is depicting right here, there are 4 ancient languages. You have Egyptian hieroglyphics, Babylonian cuneiform, Classical Greek, and Sanskrit. Those are going to be on each different side of the capstone, which is on top of the structure. The Georgia Guidestones were created in 1980.
It's crazy. You said it's 9 billion people in the world and they want to drop it to 500 million? Let me see. That tell you everything right there, if that's true. Let's see. How many people are in the world? People are in the world. In 2021, hold on, it was 7.888 billion. What is the world population in 2023? Right now it's 8 billion. 45,311,447 people in the world right now in 2023. So if they want to maintain humanity under 500 million, you know how many people got to die? So that should let you know right there. Don't trust nothing that comes out that they say is mandated, because it could be all part of an agenda, bruh, to drop the population down. Let's see. Man, that's crazy. Look at that. Wish this thing would be clearer. It says the English portion of the inscription read, maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature. Guide reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity. Unite humanity with a living new language. So what does guide reproduction wisely mean? Does that mean turn everybody homosexual? Isn't that guiding reproduction? Because you kind of pushing them to a certain type of living. You're guiding them if that's what you're putting on the TV. You're perpetuating a certain type of lifestyle that people need to live with. You know what I'm saying? Is that the reason why this huge LGBT push is going on? Because they're trying to guide reproduction wisely? Improving fitness and diversity. Diversity, that means the mixing of shit. Is that why you see a lot of white people and black people in commercials? And we know that Caucasian reproduction numbers are dropping. So is that what they mean? Guide reproduction wisely, gays, interracial dating, improving fitness and diversity. Improving fitness, because who's the most capable bodies on the world stage? They say that's the black people, right? We got different type of genetic build up, and you know what I'm saying. Let's read this again. Let's break this down. Maintain humanity under 500 million in perpetual balance with nature in a system where you can thrive. get 500,000 million people to be in perpetual balance with their environment. We've been here for God knows how long. If we ain't in perpetual balance with nature, then who is? Then it says, guide reproduction wisely. Push them into a certain thing. Propaganda, push this, push this, push this. Then it says, guide reproduction wisely. Got a dash, improving fitness and diversity. What? When you break it all down, it really starts to make sense what you see on your TV, man. When you see these Caucasian soul brothers that like these sisters all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying? And you get all these porns and stuff that be on these porno websites like Blacked, and these girls all of a sudden love BBCs. Is that guiding reproduction wisely, improving fitness and diversity? And then it says, unite humanity with a living new language. Now, I don't know what that could be. Unite humanity with a living new language. With a living new language. What could that be? You got any ideas on that, Nelson? Unite humanity with a living new language. What does that mean? It's not English? Or is it something more complex that they're saying? Unite humanity with a living new language. Unite humanity with a living new language. We're going to do some research on it and keep our eyes open. One currency, one language. So you think they'll make everybody? What language would they maybe go with? English? Because you got Indians, you got African language, you got Chinese people. You're going to make everybody go to there. You got Spanish. You know what I'm saying? That's a puzzling one right there, man. Unite humanity with a living new language. So you don't think it's language. You think it's just saying one government all under one umbrella. Mm-hmm. Gonna have to keep our eyes open for that. I don't know. New heaven, new earth. Yeah. I don't know, man. We'll just have to see. I don't know. But yeah, man, shit. It's a lot of crazy stuff going on, man. What y'all think about the aliens, bro? Do you think that's real? You think that's real, Nelson? Why is it that every time we supposed to get some alien footage, people always have these 1980 cameras, man, where everything be so blurry? Why we can't never just get clear video of this shit? Now, people can record everything in the world, but when it come down to some paranormal or some type of alien footage, everything becomes blurry as a 1970 VHS camera out of resolution. Why is that? You think it's all kept? You think it's a distraction, man? Because Cat Williams and Epstein and all these files is coming out exposing a lot of stuff. Just throw anything out there. Tell them that aliens have landed, but still debunk it at the same time. What? What is going on, man? Sometimes I just get on the web and man, I don't know. I don't even know what to do, man. Message to the viewers, go watch The Fourth Kind. If you don't believe after that, I don't know what to tell you. Nah, for real. Yeah, I get that. I know that they're real, but do you think this is like some type of an agenda to distract people with this fake alien shit? Or is it real alien stuff? Again, why is it every time that there's alien footage, it's always blurry? Is it not real? You know what I'm saying? Like, why everything got to be blurry when it's something that's going to be skeptical? Bigfoot footage be blurry as hell. UFO footage be blurry as hell. Ghost footage be blurry as hell. But you can record everybody walking down New York Times Square with perfect clarity. They just playing with people at this point, bro. Of course, it's also election season. Stuff tends to get weird around this time too. I don't know, man. It really be uninspiring. You know what I'm saying? I'm really bored at this point with the media. That's why I ain't dropping that. Cause I don't want to talk about nobody beefing. Shit. I don't want to talk about that shit. It's more important stuff going on than you mad at him and the whole world gotta focus in on that. Who cares that some comedians are mad at each other? Everybody got money and all of them rich. Now, one of the people that's beefing right now are broke. Nobody's broke, but everybody want beef. Cat Williams rich. Steve Harvey rich. Cedric the Entertainer rich. Faison Love rich. Fucking Tiffany Haddish rich. Kevin Hart rich. All of them rich. Meanwhile, we still working jobs, but they mad at each other. And we all invested in why they mad at each other. You ain't even gotta go to work. You can lay in your bed all week if you want to. What can you be mad about? Oh, he didn't work as hard as me. Says who? And who cares, bro? Fuck. Be glad that you got out of poverty. From what Cat Williams say, he was really homeless out here in the world. You get homeless and then you still complaining. I mean, you come out of homelessness and you still complaining, bro. People's cry. I think that's a distraction. And you got cash money beef. I don't know. I think it's more important stuff that we could be looking at besides that type of shit. That's why I don't really report on that. If I was an old gospel ad blogger, I have content for days. But I don't get anything out of reporting on simple-minded shit like that. All y'all niggas is rich. Why is y'all beefing? You know, nigga, like fucking WHO and the fucking United Nations could invade any moment. We could have a blackout any moment. We got people that still taking vaccines any moment. And niggas is talking about, oh, you don't want to do a song with me. And people is fucking eating it up. Or, oh, he sucked the penis behind closed doors to get his money. Who cares? You see what's going on in the world? Nigga, we in the middle of a fucking inflation season. What? Fucking, man, niggas is crazy, man. Niggas is crazy. Way too invested in other people's lives, man. That's why my channel is about me and what I got going on. Shit, my daily struggles and shit. How I be feeling about shit. How we can pull ourselves up out of this slump that we in as a race, as a people, as Israelites, as Indians, whatever you want to say we are. How we can better our situation. You know? How we can save some money so we can get off the plantation and quit going to work for people and shit. How we can avoid being killed by police officers when we get pulled over. Let's all get on one accord. When they pull you over, stop trying to argue with people, man. Just go and take your lick, go to jail. Let your ass get beat up and have lumps all over your head. The type of shit real shit, man. What are we talking about? What are we talking about, man? Rap and shit. What the fuck are we talking about? Like I seen this I had this photo on my phone for a long time. It said, as black people, we the only people that's on the battlefield and still thinking it's a playground. You know, like Ice Cube said, ain't nobody playing but you. Walking up and down the street all day playing. Ain't you playing? You think he playing about his money? You think they playing about this race war and shit? Nigga, they need your ass wiped out. They need your numbers dwindled to a amount of people in the world where they can be able to defend themselves against you. Meanwhile, niggas is still running around shooting each other up, lowering your numbers as an army. It's crazy, man. It's It's crazy. Nobody's even saying anything about it. Niggas still dropping rap album. I just saying some shit. T Grizzly like, hey man, Royce the 5'9" told Eminem not to do a song with me. You ain't gonna talk about nothing but riding around shooting people with 30s and 100-round drums anyway. I'm sorry, this is off the topic, but this is for my subscribers. I ain't make this video for people that ain't subscribed. My people already know how we get on. We talk about shit that affects us. This ain't for the worldly politics viewers. But I just saying some shit with T Grizzly mad at Royce the 5'9" about a song. Bro, you ain't talking about no real shit. No way. You talking about killing niggas and, you know what I'm saying? Fucking on niggas, bitches and shit. And you got a whole woman and a new kid. I seen uh, your little family show, man. You got a whole family, but you out here perpetuating a person that'll sleep with another person, woman, bro. What the fuck is you on? Y'all niggas ain't making no good music, no way. None of y'all, man. Niggas is crazy, man. I'm just going through shit that I be seeing going on the internet, bro. You crazy. Here it is right here. Black people are the only race on the planet, on the battlefield, thinking it's a playground. Only people on the battlefield thinking it's a playground. It's sad, bro. It's sad. It's sad. Look at this. I keep this in my phone. Look at that. The white people, they helping each other get up. The black man, he trying to pull his partner down. Look at that, man. If that ain't the truth, I don't know what is, bro. Look at what's going on right now with Cash Money and Cat Williams and all these people. They ain't trying to push each other up. This man just got out of prison and people trying to tear him down. They done pulled TTE Naughty down. They pulling paperwork on each other. I really be uninspired to even come on YouTube sometimes. That's why my videos and my content be so far left compared to the regular narrative that other people be talking about. Because I don't really be wanting to talk about the shit that other people be on. No, bro. That shit ain't doing nothing for us. Meanwhile, we bickering and arguing. They steady getting further ahead of us. Your ass still got to go to work every day. You ain't gonna never own your business while you worry about petty stuff like that. Fucking still getting BBLs and shit. That shit crazy, bro. But anyway, have y'all had any adverse COVID situations in your family? Anybody around you? Drop a comment, man. If you really engaging with me, you know what I'm saying? Let me know if some of your family members had any adverse situations due to them COVID shots. I'm finna chill out. I might drop a video. I might not. I'm really uninspired right now. You feel me? I don't see anything that grabs my attention to want to talk about. That's why I just came on and aired it out here. Because it really ain't even worth a nigga time, man. I don't want to talk about beef. So, anyway, hope you enjoyed this. Do some research. Dr. John O'Looney, Georgia Guidestones, how they want to depopulate from 8 billion down to 500 million. How they going to do that if they don't do a whole bunch of crazy stuff and, propagate a bunch of stuff that's going to help us kill each other? Memphis people, y'all helping to drop the 8 billion down to 500 million. So yeah, keep killing each other. New Orleans, Jackson, Chicago, LA, Florida. Y'all all helping to depopulate your own army. You're killing off your own soldiers. That's gonna help you when some real shit pop off. So yeah, keep killing off your own people. Yeah, that way you ain't got no army, fool. You know what I'm saying? Stupid. You would think the OGs in the neighborhood would tell y'all, hey man, y'all need to stop. But the people that you call OGs 40, 50, 35 years old. They on the same old shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit crazy, man. Everybody going crazy. Niggas don't want to work. Niggas don't want to do nothing. They want to sell dope. Niggas is crazy, man. They want to fucking get somebody else, mom and family members addicted, and then set their family back because the mama want to spend money on dope, don't go to work, the dad ain't around. Niggas listening to rap music for a father figure, and the father figures from the rap music, Yo Gotti. Who else? All the real niggas we listen to. All they want to talk about is choppers, bricks. I used to think Rick Ross was gonna be some because he was so intelligent, had wordplay. So I knew he was a thinker. But he still want to talk about dope. Finesse 2 Times come out. He still talking about 30s and drums. T Grizzly dropped a new album. He still talking about killing. Drake. He was a nice guy. He got with 21-7. He became a killer all of a sudden. You know what I'm saying? NBA young boy. He been talking about killing. My kids love him. My son does. My son grew his hair out and wanted to be him. I don't know, bro. I don't know. No. I'm out, man. This shit crazy, man. Y'all drop a comment. Let me know if y'all want me to make a video about something. Because I'm uninspired at this point. I don't see anything positive going on. Nothing but IUIC. You know what I'm saying? Israel United in Christ, if you don't know. Google those, brothers. IUIC. Israel United in Christ. That's the only thing I see going on. Maybe I can use a scripture or something, do some videos. Oh. Anyway, peace. I'm out. 100.